Welcome down the well. For those of you who've not been here before, about 50 foot deep. A little patch of sky there. Sometimes on a clear night, the moon will appear in the little circle of sky, and that will provide me my light for checking everyone's entries to the shame well. This week's shame well, I've had to edit it slightly. Me and Dave had producer Dave had quite a big sort of editorial session, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Because obviously, shame touches on those parts of human life that sometimes we'd rather keep private. Rudery.
Toilets.
Lovemaking. But also, issues of offence, misinterpretation, swears, that sort of thing.
Okay.
So this one has had some elements redacted, but you still get the full force.
Okay.
Dear Elis and John, I have 2 daughters, and the older one, who is 10, had a friend round for a playdate. Elis, talk us through what that is.
2 parents agree a specific time and place, and you just drop your kid off somewhere where they're safe, and then you drink tea and coffee as they, have fun. It's very, very basic. Worryingly, my daughter calls sort of me giving her a bath a playdate, whereas actually I would class that as just classic parenting.
Yeah. This is always a little bit chaotic, as my younger daughter has disabilities and can get very easily overexcited with extra people in the house. And this can quickly turn into a full-on sensory meltdown, which can last quite a while. Anyway, when my daughter's friend's father turned up to pick her up, the friend was still eating her dinner. No problem. He sat down in the kitchen with us and we chatted while I followed my younger daughter around the house as she was doing her best Tasmanian devil impression. She's 6, but in these moments more like a 2-year-old. Older daughter asked if she could empty the post bag on the back of the front door. I said yes. There were some parcels in there for my husband, and she asked if she could open them. I said, no, they're for Daddy. You have to wait until he comes home. Is that classic parenting, Elis?
Oh, yeah.
So I went back to talking to the friend's dad. My daughter then called her dad at work and asked if she could open his parcels for him. He said yes. Next thing I know, my 10-year-old marches into the kitchen, rips open the first parcel, pulls something out, and says, Mummy, what's personal lubricant?
Oh, my sweet sausages.
I could feel my face instantly turning puce.
Good Lord.
Heart racing and wanting the ground to open and swallow me up, I nervously started laughing ridiculously loudly, barely able to look at the dad. My 10-year-old continued, What's personal lubricant? What's it for, Mummy? I said, just put it down, whilst feeling the most embarrassed I have ever felt in my entire life. I'm just going to redact that bit. I was too embarrassed to say anything about it, and still am now. I'm very deep within the shame well. There's no light down here. Please help me out. Well, for a start...
You haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah. Number 2, it's just a body.
Yes, absolutely. There's no shame in any of this stuff.
Elis and I have a motto, it's just a body.
Oh, yeah.
It sweats. It smells. Sometimes it fails to properly moisturise.
Yeah.
And when that happens, in a sense, that item you're discussing is no different to a deodorant.
No.
You're just sort of you're trying to sort of tweak the body's own systems.
We all tweak.
Yes, we all tweak. We all dabble. However, obviously you don't want your daughter's friend's dad to perhaps have access to your drawers, your nethers.
No, that said, he is an adult. He's well aware of the tweaking that goes on in the adult zone.
Yeah, he's probably absolute filth. He's probably just these... We all are and aren't. Sorry, I don't really know what I meant by that. But what are you going to do? But good to order it online, I guess.
I think, yeah, because otherwise you're having to go to some sort of backstreet shop. But that said, there's no
you get it in
shame to
Boots
it.
these days.
Well, that's true. I think what I would have done in that situation is, again, laughed hysterically, then tried to own it. And I would have palmed the 10-year-old off with quite a sort of basic anodyne excuse, and then with the father of my daughter's friend, and I'd be like, yeah, We all do a bit of tweaking, mate, and then I'd have stared him straight in the eye for half an hour.
Do you know what I'd have done? I'd have tried to make out it was for something else. So I'd have said...
It's for DIY.
Yeah, I'd have said, oh, this is great for getting out ketchup stains. Or I'd have opened it and necked the entire tube and gone, I can't get enough of the stuff. It's delicious. Like, empty the entire tube into my mouth, popped it down, gone, and sort of done that.
I just said I'm actually a shareholder in this company, so I buy it because I'm making my own money back, really.
Yeah, or that you're a product tester who gets paid to test different products.
Oh, like a secret shopper.
And this week it's Rude Products.
Yeah. Or I just said, I buy this stuff to throw into my neighbour's garden.
Yes.
Because we have a dispute.
What an odd way of settling a dispute. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We banish you from your shame. You've nothing to be ashamed about there. It's just normal, human, adult life.
Yeah.
Do be careful when you order adult equipment online. Could get left with a neighbour.
Ellis James and John Robbins.